fighter on the field, and he wants to take the time to say, hey, have you ever thought, that's not the time to go, I don't want to talk to you, I want to compete. Don't do that. Don't say, Gunnar said to tell you to screw off. But what you do is you sit in your head and you go, that's cool. All right, got it. You ready? Because now I'm going to teach you. You don't say that. That's what's in your head. That's what I want. I'm being honest with you. From those unbelts who are ready to compete from me, that's what I want. I want that guy in front of me who's going, today you lose your lunch, Sir Gunnar. Today I take your lunch. Okay, come on. I'm ready. That's fueling me. I want it. If I want to teach you, I'll be in the teaching circle at TOC. Or you will have come to me and say, sir, I've noticed that you always seem to hit that offside leg with a lot of regularity. Can you show me that? Now we've established we're having a teaching moment, right? But if we're out there and it's that eyeball on the field and we're about to compete, be the competitor. Be it. Unless you're not ready. Number one, honestly know your ability. All right, the last part of this, that mind thing we're talking about, I'm going to say longevity, staying on the quest. You must develop a hunger for the challenging fight, for the difficult challenge. You need to seek the hard fight, most especially when you don't want it. All right, and this needs to become a life path, not an incident this week. Allow your pride to be fed by your effort. A single victory is great, but a life spent questing after excellence is a precious treasure. My prowess will fade. I will age. What I was 10 years ago, I won't be 10 years from now. But I guarantee you, at 55 years old, my beard is longer and grayer, I will still be on the field going, not today. Bam! Okay, not this time. Right? And my closing statement is just on that. In time, all things fade. Your prowess will fail you. Someday, even the strongest fall. Now, as a heroic age reenactor, my ancestors taught me, cattle die, kinsmen die, someday you too will die, but your name can live forever. That is what renown is. That's the purpose of the victorious mind. The victorious mind is never defeated, even when bested on any given day. The victorious mind seeks to overcome and prevail. This way of thinking may not be for all of you, but for some of you, it might be the path to help you get to that point. All right, so we've talked about a lot of philosophy today. Number one, let's go back over it. Fix your damn armor. Period. If you're fighting in junk, you're going to fight like junk. Fix your damn armor. 2, seriously get up off the couch. Do something. Right? 3, learn what you're doing. Perfect technique. Pay attention. Don't just burn time in armor. Because you can see so many people who do that. You're wasting your time in armor. You're out here and you're learning nothing. Perfect technique. And then the mind. Be honest with what you're doing, what you're able to do. Grow real confidence by facing the mountain all the time. Let that confidence fuel you. Become a competitor. You have to believe you're a competitor. From an honest review of yourself. And then do it until you fall over. Right? If you do those things, you won't be the guy who's 5 years still putting on armor and goofing off, but who wants to be this guy who's just dominating the field. That guy gets called when the king says, I need a champion. Is there a champion who will stand on this bridge and face Sir such and such from Meridians? You want to be that guy? See, for me, 15 years ago when I stood on the field of Pennsic in black barrel plastic and I saw all these guys in shining armor with banners walking in front of our army, giving commands and leading people and fighting heroic duels, I said, I want to be that guy. I don't want to be this guy, I want to be that guy. How do I get to be that guy? And I was fortunate that about 6 months after that, some guy looked at me and went, do these 4 things. So I'm telling you, do these 4 things. That being said, this is very important. If you're happy with where you're at and what you do, don't let anyone push you out of that. If you're happy to say, I love fighting in my melee unit, I'm okay with just being a regular fighter who fights in a few tournaments a year. Because what happens is if you get convinced that you have to be that, but you don't actually want to do any of this, you're going to get real unhappy. You're going to get really self-critical. You're going to get really down about who you are and what you do. You need to be strong enough to go, hey sir, that's great, but I'm kind of really happy with what I do. I like what I do. Good. This class and this information is for those of you who want to become dominant fighters on the field. Any questions? Notes are in the thing. Take it home. I will post them. If you have any disputes or anything you don't like about this, I'm open to discussion. And these are just my thoughts. They're not the gospel. So it's one way of looking at growing prowess and becoming dominant on the field. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you.